Hello students, welcome to my channel. Today I am going to discuss about data types in C. So this is very important topic, data type. So here data type is used to specify the type of value to be stored, range of values to be stored and memory size to be allocated for the variables. So in the last class I have discussed about how to declare identifiers, how to name identifiers. For suppose, so here I am declaring one variable a. Okay. So rules for defining variables, rules for naming variables I already discussed. So here a is a one variable. Okay. What is a variable? Variable is a storage area which is used to store one value. Suppose a is a storage area. So the storage area is used to store some value. So here data type is used to define type of value to be stored. So here I am defining int a, which means a is a variable which is used to store integer type data, integer type values. So here this area is used to store only integer, which means numbers. And next, range of value to be stored. So 0 to up to what the range. Okay. So what is the range of values to be stored in this particular location, in this particular variable. And next, memory size to be allocated for the variable. So how much memory it occupies in memory, how much memory it occupied. Okay. So here integer occupies 2 bytes of memory. So what is a byte? Byte means 8 bits. Then what is a bit? Bit means either 0 or 1. Okay. Either 0 or 1 is known as bit. 8 bits is known as byte. Okay. 8 bit means series of zeros and ones. Okay. So integer occupies 2 bytes of memory, which means 16 bits of memory. Okay. Data types in C are classified as follows. So there are 3 types: fundamental data types. So these are also known as primary data types, derived data types, user defined data types. Let's see. So this picture shows the classification of data types. Okay, these are very important. Data types, fundamental data types are also known as primary data types, derived data types, user defined data types. So these are the 3 categories of data types. Fundamental data types is again classified into 2: numeric, non-numeric. Derived data types are arrays, functions and pointers. User defined data types are enumerated structures and unions. So here numeric is also divided into 2 types: integer, float. Non-numeric are char, void. Okay, let's see one by one. First one is fundamental data type or primary data types. So the data types that are developed by program developer is known as fundamental data types. So there are 2 types. Those are numeric, non-numeric. Again numeric data types. Okay. So numeric data type is again classified into 2 types: integer and next float. So let's see first integer data types. So integer data types are used to store only integer values. Okay. The keyword int is used to denote integer data. So int a. So here a is a variable which is used to store integer values. Int is used to denote integer values. Integer data type occupies 2 bytes of memory. Okay, 2 bytes of memory, that means 16 bits. Ranges from minus 32,768 to 32,767. So up to this range to this range you can store in one integer variable. Suppose int a is equals to 3,769. This is not possible because here integer occupies only minus 32,768 to 32,767. You cannot exceed that range. Okay. Integer type can be can have qualifiers such as short, long, signed, unsigned. Numerical data type. The next type is float data type. So one is integer data type and another one is floating point data type. So here floating point constants are defined under float data type. Okay. So the keyword float is used to denote floating data type. Okay. So when the number contains precision, that is 3.14 and 2.5, so this type of numbers are known as float data type, floating point data type. Okay. So float data type occupies 4 bytes of memory. Okay. So 1 byte is equals to 8 bits. So here float data type occupies 4 bytes of memory. If the accuracy provided by float data type is not significant, then we will use double data type. So the double data type occupies 8 bytes of memory. Float data type occupies 4 bytes of memory and double occupies 8 bytes of memory. So the memory range of double is more than the float data type. Okay. Next, non-numerical data type. Non-numerical data types are two types. Those are character and void. So first one is character. What is a character? Character means a single letter. Character constants are defined under character data type. The keyword char is used to denote character data. So A to Z, small a to Z, 0 to 9 and all special symbols, those are known as characters. Okay. So these characters occupies only 1 byte of memory. That means 8 bits of memory. Okay. So the ranges from minus 128 to 127. So in this it contains A to Z, capital A to Z, small a to Z and numbers and special symbols also. Okay. Character data type can have qualifiers such as signed and unsigned. Signed characters and unsigned characters. Okay. Next, void data type. Void means it doesn't return any value. Void means null, empty. Okay. So generally void data type is used to know type of the function. So what type of data it returns and what type of function. So it is normally termed as return type. Okay. Next, the third one, first one is numeric, second one is non-numeric and the third one is user defined data type. So user defined data types that are defined by the user. Okay. So those data types are defined by the user. The user defined data types are enumerated data types, structures and unions. So these are the types of user defined data types. Okay. So I will discuss all these types later. So this table specifies the data type, memory size and range of values. So the first one is character. So the size of character is only 1 byte, ranges from minus 128 to 127. Format string is %C. Unsigned character 1 byte of memory. So 0 to 255 short. So these are the types under integer data type. Byte, short, int, long. Okay. Short, int, long. Okay. These are the types under integer data type. So short occupies 2 bytes of memory, minus 32,768 to 32,767. %D is the format string. Unsigned short 0 to 65,535. Okay. Int occupies 2 bytes of memory and next unsigned int occupies 2 bytes of memory. Long is used to occupies 4 bytes of memory and the format string is %LD. Unsigned long. Okay. It is also occupies 4 bytes of memory. So these are the ranges. Okay. Here The format string is percentage %lu. Float occupies 4 bytes of memory. Okay, so percentage %f is the format string. Double occupies 8 bytes of memory. The format string is percentage %lf. Long double occupies 10 bytes of memory. The format string is percentage %lf. So this is very important table. You need to know the data types. Sizes means memory size and range of values, and also format string. Okay, I hope it is clear. If you have any doubts regarding to this, please comment me in the comment section. For more videos, please subscribe my channel.